Morning.
Morning.
Oh, yeah, who got you ready this morning?
Eh?
What's that you've got round your neck?
It's a surgical collar, innit?
Surgical collar, me backside, that's a woman's scarf.
It's an homemade surgical collar. My neck is giving me some sticker. I shouldn't be in work at all by rights.
You want to watch it wearing women's clothing. Some fellas get a taste for it, and you're at a funny age.
What are you hinting at?
I'm into that nothing, but I'll tell you this, you look all right, Jessie.
Oh, thank you very much. That's very nice. Very nice. On a Christmas Eve and all. My neck giving me some stick every time I move my head.
I'll tell you what you want to cure that. You want a sweaty sock filled with tea leaves out of a teapot. Tea bags are no good. Soaked in linseed oil and fastened round your neck. Now, it nips a bit, but you'll be as right as rain in 48 hours. Swore by that remedy, did my grandma.
Can't blame her, I'd swear and all.
Do you know I struggled all the way home with it? 'Cause it must have weighed 11 pound easy.
What's this, your turkey?
Yeah, and then our Jack looks at it, starts moaning, he said, turkey? We have it every flaming year.
What did you say?
I said, oh, stop moaning, you miserable devil. It's only once a year. I'm stuck with you day in and day out.
Well, good for you, Vera.
And stuffing. Well, I won't tell you what I said about that.
It's no good replying by mail, Emily. The post will be haywire for days. Look, leave it with me. I'll give him a tinkle, all right?
What do you think about me having a word with Gail Tilton?
Hey, what about?
Well, her son must be about 6 years old. Maybe she'd let us test the designs out on him. Do you think it's a good idea?
I haven't got a clue.
Well, I'll get on with the, Don't shout at me, Mike. Especially not in front of Emily.
I wasn't shouting. Oh, all right. If I was, I'm sorry.
Look, since we can't test out the hopscotch wear on your son. Well, I'm sorry, Mike, but what else am I supposed to call him? Or is the whole subject censored, never to be spoken? This is why you blew up when I went to see Maggie Redmond, isn't it? You want to brush the whole thing under the carpet.
Does it matter to you what I think? I mean, could you give a damn one way or the other?
Yes, I could. Of course I could. I just don't understand why you got so shirty about me going to see Maggie.
Because she hates me, that's why. She put the poison in for us.
You're wrong, Mike. Granted, she's not your #1 fan.
You can say that again.
But she strikes me as honest. Look, if she'd wanted to put the poison in, she could have told me that you ratted on her. Left her in the lurch with a baby on the way.
It wasn't like that. I was going to marry her.
Yes, I know. That's what I'm saying. She didn't make you out to be some sort of monster. She just said that what you wanted was the child, not her.
Yeah. I still would have married her, though.
And I'll admit, knowing how much you want kids, well, I'll admit that it crossed my mind that maybe you married me because you thought I'd be good breeding stock.
Oh, now, look, how many times
But I know
I've
it
got
wasn't like that.
Damn sure it wasn't.
You don't have to tell me, I know. Look, even if Maggie Redmond did try and turn me against you, she couldn't. Our marriage is a lot stronger than you seem to think.
Oh, hiya. Oh, sure. That precinct was absolutely heaving. I've never seen shops so packed.
Got some good stuff, did you?
Well, we'll not starve, that's for sure.
Hey, do you want a cup of tea?
Oh, I could murder one. But I better not stop. I'll get back to the cabin, let Mavis get out for a bit. So will you start putting this lot away? Some of it'll want fridging.
Yeah, okay.
Right, well, I'll get off then, before she starts fretting. Oh, by the way, you did take in what I said about the arrangements for tomorrow? About Mavis coming for Christmas dinner and Mrs. Bishop?
Yes, he said.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to make sure you've took it in, because when they're here, I don't want any moaning or sulking or cheek.
Hey, I won't say anything that'll make Mavis blush. I'll be dead polite to her. And Mrs. Bishop too.
Good.
Oh, by the way, I've done the ironing.
I knew you were being too nice. You're after something, aren't you?
No, am I heck? Well, it's just that there's this talent contest in Rochdale next week. Well, you see, it's a school thing, and, well, my music teacher, Mrs. Ellis, well, she thinks I should go in for it, and I'd like to do.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Yeah. Well, it's getting there, isn't it? And getting back again. I mean, you'll not want to go traipsing off to Rochdale after having a hard day's work at the cabin.
Well, I don't mind if you really
So,
want to.
how would it be if Martin took me? Oh, don't you trust him or something?
Well, look, I'll have a think about that.
You don't, do you? Or me come to that.
I said I'd think about it. See you later.
Got all of that.
Feels healthy, that, Jack.
Oh, aye, you wouldn't chuckle. Mostly 50p's and all. You're regulars here. Really appreciate your bar stuff, you know.
Here, and should you be lifting out heavy with that neck? Yes, love.
You know damn well there's no 50p coins in there. It's all ones and twos that you've shoved in.
Betty, you know that, and I know that, but the boss does not know that.
She doesn't give a damn what tips we get.
She does, you know. She said herself this is a test whether the customers like the bar staff or not. And that's you and me. So you think on. She does not look in there, and we wear big smiles and crack on that we're making a lot of brass. But even, by the way, I found some more half-peas in our Vera's handbag this morning.
Are you having a drink while you're here, love?
No, Mike's waiting outside in the car for me. We're going home for a quiet lunch.
Oh, saving yourselves up for tonight, eh?
Something like that, yeah. See ya.
Oh, hello, love. Are you going to have a drink with us?
No, thanks all the same. Mike's in the car for me. I've just come to tell you that Beck's got some bottles of wine for you to take back to work after lunch.
Wine? For us?
Yeah, Mike's idea. He says it'll get the Christmas spirit going. Anyway, see Beck, she's got the bottles for you.
Oh, thanks, love.
See ya. Thanks, bye.
Hey, can't be bad, Martin House, standing us a drink.
Comes down to what he don't pay us in wages.
Oh, don't be so miserable. It's Christmas.
Well, it's not what I call Christmas. No, it's only been me now, Brian, you know. When I think back to last Christmas. And you say, Brian, I feel sorry for. It'll hit him, you know, without little Nicky.
You don't really want to work this afternoon, do you, Brian?
Well, we've got to earn a living, haven't we? Kevin's got to keep it dressed up in nice clothes, hasn't he?
Yeah, but I needed him this afternoon. I wanted him to come to the shops with me. Oh, Brian.
Kevin, I think you better tell her.
Tell me what?
Wish you up.
Benito! Yay! From now till next week, they can all fix their own motors, eh, boss?
Absolutely. From now on, we're just going to have fun.
Shutting that door at 4:30, Phyllis, come what may. Anybody who wants feeding after that is too bad.
Well, I'd be glad to go early. I'm cooking tomorrow, you know. Just for me and old Mrs. Duffy. You know, I got to bingo with.
You'll not be on your own then, will you?
No. Aisha's good company and all is Mrs. Duffy. Because she's been married 3 times. Oh, she can't tell a good tale. That's when she can remember.
You're not invited Percy Sugden this year, then?
No, I'm not. I've decided to change my tactics with fellas. From now on, I'm going to play hard to get.
Good plan.
You're going to your mum's, aren't you?
Yeah.
Brian, he'll not be there, I suppose.
No.
Hey, he's going to miss
Well, I
Nicky.
can't help that, Phyllis. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'll be glad to get shut up.
Oh, come on with us, lad, down to the Rovers. It's going to be a good night. They're laying a band on.
I don't know what I'm doing yet, lads.
Are you taking that Jenny out? That's it, innit, eh? You'd have to take her to some disco or some pub where they don't know her so she can drink. I bet you take that to pubs, don't you, eh?
Cherry.
Hello, love. Will you make us a sandwich? Ham will do.
White or brown?
Brown, please, love. Hello, lads.
Hello.
Martin, have you got a minute?
Yeah, sure.
You've been a naughty lad, then?
Soon find out.
Martin, Jenny's been telling me there's a talent contest she wants to go in for.
That's right. I think she might do okay.
I see you know all about it. I thought you might before I did. Now, I'm not getting at you. Now, do you feel up to taking her and making sure she gets back safely in one piece at a reasonable hour?
Me? Oh, yeah, all right, as long as it's all right with you.
Yes, it's all right with me. As long as you take proper care of her.
Oh, yeah, of course I will.
One ham sandwich.
Thanks, love. Right, that's settled then.
Thanks very much.
What are you looking so chuffed about?
Had enough?
Yes, that was very nice. Look, I know I'm not very good company at the moment.
Have you heard me grumbling?
No. That's why I want to thank you. Everything all right between you and me?
We're just fine.
That's all that matters then, isn't it?
Not really, though, is it? I mean, I think I understand how you feel about your little boy, but... Well, I just wish I could help you.
You do. Believe me. Want to do nice? Think of someone after a Christmas box. Hello, yeah, who is it?
It's Maggie Redmond. Can I talk to you?
Well, yeah, I suppose, if you want to. Right, well, come up. The door is open. What the hell am I in for now?
Shirley, you're a bit previous, aren't you? It's only 2:10.
I'll give over. It's for supping, isn't it? Come on, let's get it soaked.
You can't sew straight when you've had a drink, yo.
She can't sew straight when she's sober, there. Hey, yo, you can go off people, you know, Dorothy Lamour. Anyway, Merry Christmas, everybody.
I think we've finished work for now, then, don't you? Yeah. I mean, it's no good turning out a load of sloppy tatties.
Come on, Emily. Come and have a drink on Mr. Baldwin.
Oh, I don't think I really should. I mean, I don't usually.
Oh, come on, get it down. It's Christmas, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Perhaps just a drop.
Just saying, Emily, I doubt if there'll be much work done from now on. I don't know what Mr. Baldwin's going to think.
Well, it's not here, is it? So he can't be bothered.
Well, that's true. I think Mr. Baldwin must be happy enough.
But I'm sure you realise this isn't a social call. I've just come round to straighten one or two things out.
Oh, yeah, like what?
Well, I gather from Susan that you didn't know who Mark was. I mean, she says you've got no idea when she came to the factory with him.
I told you that. I told you that when you came in, slagging me off in front of my
Calm
staff.
down, Mike. I don't think Maggie's looking for a row. No, I'm not. I know you told me you didn't know who Mark was, but at the time I didn't believe you. Well, that's partly why I'm here. I suppose I owe you an apology.
I'm not all that bothered about apologies. I just don't like the way you automatically jump to the conclusion I'm up to no good.
Well, I admit I thought you were trying to get to Mark. It's not such an unreasonable assumption to make.
Oh, yes, it is. 3 years ago I made you a promise that I'd do nothing, right? And I kept my promise.
Yes, OK. I was wrong. That's what I came to say. Well, I'm glad you've come round, Maggie. At least we've cleared the air. There's just one more thing. Just because of what's happened between Mark and you, I don't want you to think that's going to change anything.
What do you mean?
Well, as far as Mark's concerned, things have got to go back to being exactly the way they were.
You can't alter the fact that I'm his father.
Not anymore, Mike. He's got one daddy already, Harry. He doesn't need another. I don't want him to think he's got two. I don't want him confused.
You won't admit to yourself that I don't want to hurt him. All I want is what's good for him.
Well, so do I. There's no place for you in his life, Mike. He's happy the way he is with Harry and me. He's got his life to lead, and you and Susan have got yours. They must stay quite separate. And if you care about Mark...
Of course I care about him.
Yes, he does. I can vouch for that. Right. That's all I wanted to straighten out. Time I was getting back to the shop. Thanks for the tea. I'll see you out. Okay. Goodbye, Mike.
Yeah.
There you are.
Hey, up, Peter.
I expect you'll be asking me to have one with you.
Give me one good reason why I should.
I'll give you two. One, it's Christmas. Two, this afternoon, while searching for a clean shirt, in the hope that your dearest mother had hidden one somewhere about the house, I come across a photograph of you.
So?
Photograph of you on Blackfield Beach, age 3, big for your age, naked. Well, I say naked. In your hand you had a little spade and a little bucket perched on your head. And you know there are people round here who will pay good money to have a look at a photograph like that.
Have yourself a drink, Dad. Could have been Christmas.
You know something, son, you are learning judgment, and it wouldn't surprise me if one day I were right proud of you. Betty! Betty!
No.
It's the staff appreciation box. It's empty. We've been the thieving.
Hey, don't get your underpants in a tangle.
It's the staff appreciation box. It's been robbed. It's empty.
You have not been robbed, Jacko. I took the money out. I needed silver for the till, you see. And with you telling me that the staff appreciation box was full of 50p coins, well, I opened it. It was a real eye-opener to me. Would be. Yes, I thought to myself, so that's what my customers think of my staff. What's up, Jacko? You've gone very quiet. Oh, and the box isn't empty, by the way. There's 6 £10 notes in there for what I took out. It's a little bit more than what you had in by my reckoning, but well, call that your Christmas box from me, eh? Yes, Curly, love.
60 quid? It was no more than flipping 60p.
She knows that. He's having a good laugh at you.
Oh, well, it's cost her 60 quid to have a laugh at me.
Eric, come on. I'll have my share on mine, Dilders.
And when I get my 20 quid, you're going to have flipping hysterics.
Thanks, love. Hey, Bet, this band that's coming in tonight, I mean, what are they? I mean, are they in the middle of the road, rock, heavy metal, punk, or what?
Nay, Curly, love, don't ask me.
Ben, do you, Doc?
Oh, Curly, just a man. Have you got a minute?
Yeah, sure.
You know that van of yours?
Yeah.
Well, I was wondering if I could borrow it for a couple of hours.
What, tonight, you mean?
No, next week sometime. I've got this talent contest in Rochdale. Just for getting Jenny there and back, you know.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Oh, thanks very much. Do you want a drink?
I'll run a couple of these.
What's to do? This flipping group, Pink Gin, they're not coming. They're stuck in Southport, no transport.
They're not coming. The punters will go mad. There's a lot coming down tonight, especially because you've got entertainment on.
Hey, Curly.
Yeah?
You know this group we were talking about, Pink Gin?
Yeah.
They're what you might call silent rock.
Silent Rock? What's a new one on me?
Yeah, you can't hear them, you see, because they're not coming.
Oh, what? You're blind. It's the only reason I come in for the band.
I'm sorry. We'll just have to lay on something different. What about you, young lads? Do any of you do a turn?
If you feel like going out, I don't mind driving. You know me, happy on orange juice.
Nah, not in the mood.
I've been thinking these past few days. All this business between Maggie Redman and your little boy. Well, I've learnt a few things.
Oh, yeah? Such as what?
Such as why you feel like you do about us having children. And by the way, I can see why you're attracted to Maggie. I think we're the same type.
No comparison. No contest, either.
I don't know, she's a pretty impressive lady. The way she manages to run her own business. And she's a mum at the same time. I mean, I'm not saying that's an easy combination, but, well, if she can do it.
Hey, I like the way you're thinking,
I mean,
darling.
I want kids too, you know. It's just that I thought we ought to wait for a while, but... See now, Maggie handles motherhood and a career.
Hey, a kid? You and me? That's just what we need,
Hey,
isn't it?
hang on. I don't want to be no housewife, no stop at home. I still want my job in the big wide world.
No problem. Oh, I'm chuffed. Where's that champagne?
Hey, I thought we were saving that till tomorrow.
What could be more worth celebrating than this? Yeah, I tell you what. You'll make a marvellous mother, do you know
Hey,
that?
hang on. We don't even know if we can have kids even.
No problem. Be fun proving it too. Yeah, I tell you what. You know that travel agent down on the precinct? I know he'll be opening again on Saturday. How about you and me nipping away for a couple of days in the sun, eh? A sort of second honeymoon. And we can get down to some serious family planning. What do you say?
You're crazy.
Right, that's settled then.
Nosy, all I said was, what sort of a Christmas will you have on your own?
Listen, when you spend Christmas in desert like I have, with German planes dive-bombing you, well, you're trying to make custard with half a pint of camel's milk. They're all nice.
Keep on
Man, you're cracking me ribs, do you mind? Sometimes I feel sorry for me, Dad, I tell you.
We didn't know about between us, did we?
You can't lie to you. You've not stopped supping since dinner
Well, you're
time.
entitled at Christmas. We're going to have a great Christmas, kid, you and me. Start when I get you home.
How do you mean?
Oh, don't be a little teasy. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, my next giving me some jiffy, and I'm not 100%, you know.
It's a good job you're not a woman. You'd have headache every night.
Right, now, you will have a look at that turkey.
Look, don't worry about it. Just go off and enjoy yourself.
Right, I won't be back late. So, if I don't see you, Martin, Merry Christmas.
Same to you, Mrs. Berkel. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. See you later.
Bye.
Yeah, see you now.
See ya.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Did you get the message? When she wished me Merry Christmas. She meant you won't be here when I get back, will you, Martin?
Yeah. Still, she's coming round, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like her giving you the official seal of approval, letting you take me to Rochdale next week. You've really got your feet under the table now. Talking of which, wish you were coming here tomorrow.
Why?
Got Mavis and Mrs. Bishop coming. It's going to be so boring.
It'd be pretty boring around at our place too.
Never mind though, eh? Got something to look forward to now, haven't we?
I thought you were supposed to be pouring fat over a turkey.
I'm going to pour out fat over you if you're not careful.
Gary wings of fuel.
I've always wanted to go abroad. All that sunshine and them fancy hotels. I think I'll save up next year and go.
Well, don't leave it too long. You're not getting any younger.
Thank you, Percy.
Well, it's right. Anybody at your age wants to do something, they want to get on with it. Well, it's still got their faculties.
If it wasn't Christmas, I'd hit you with my handbag.
Oh,
might be here. And I wanted to ask you if you'll be at home tomorrow afternoon. I thought I could bring Nicky round.
Oh, yes, we'll be home, won't we, Brian?
Yeah.
Oh, please, we'd love to see him. We'll bring him round.
And I was wondering, with his birthday coming up, if you'd like to have him for his birthday.
That'll be great, girl, yeah. Thanks. Would you like a drink?
Yeah, I'll have an orange juice.
Well, come on, love, sit yourself down. You don't want standing up no longer than you need now, do you?
Aye, there's some talent in your house, Jacko. Terry's okay, Vera's not bad. How come you missed out?
Listen, I can sing, you know. Don't you worry, I've got a good voice, me.
Do you know, I'd love to let you prove it, if it weren't for your neck.
Oh, it's a lot better now, you know, look.
Go on then, seeing as it's Christmas. I must be balmy.
You're never letting him sing. It'll be the same as before. He'll empty the place.
Exactly. You know how difficult it is to get shutter bruisers on Christmas Eve. Can you think of a better way of getting them to sup up and shove off home than him? Oh.
Hey, chaps, now must be better. That settles it. Tonight, tonight.
Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmas.
Happy Christmas, love. And
It's great to have your company tonight here on Plus. Who Do You Do is coming up in a couple of ticks. And then at 7:30 tonight, we're moving in Watching.